I'm Cassie Nall. This week on Suncoast FYI, Manatee Charter School, Mr. Sparky, a back-to-school bash, and Country Fest at Snook Haven. All next on Suncoast FYI. Thanks for joining us today on Suncoast FYI. Manatee Charter School works with their students to prepare them for college, a career, and real life. Joining me now to tell us more is Principal Quantas Simmons. Welcome to the show.
Hello, thank you for having me.
I'm excited to hear about this. I don't know a lot about charter schools. So tell me the difference between a charter school and a public school.
We are the same as a public school. We are free and open to all Manatee County students. We are tuition free. Academically, we work with students on their personal learning plan, their PLP. A lot of the students that we have at our school, we work with them on an array of different things with academically. 80% of our students have to pass or successfully pass an assessment before we move on. If a student does not pass 80%, we go back and we reteach that information to the students. But it's not just about pass or fail, it's students mastering that concept that we're trying to deliver to them in the classroom.
So basically you provide a more in-depth education.
In-depth education, it is specifically to that student. In every classroom, every student has a PLP.
That is really cool that you give an individual assessment per student. They're not just a number coming through there.
Nope, just not a number. We definitely work with them. Our teachers are all certified teachers. We tell our teachers, care for our kids. They have to be caring because the student knows when a teacher doesn't like them.
Yes, they do.
They do. So then, we tell our teachers to definitely build that rapport with them, work with them, find out what they like, they dislike, but definitely work with them and build that rapport so we know it's data-driven, and it is definitely something that we look to have all of our teachers doing at Manatee Charter.
That's a really, how many students do you have total there?
Total so far, we have 779.
That's a good number. And what age groups do you cover?
We have K through 8.
Oh yeah, see that's great.
Yes, it's
very
perfect.
Personalized.
I mean, 25 kids in each classroom, some are lower, and in kinder, we have about 18 in each class.
That is very cool. It sounds like such a lovely place to go to school. So is that what makes you guys special compared to other schools?
I believe so. I think we really personalize our instruction. I feel like our teachers care. I think it's a right environment for our students. So we really try really hard to make it a personal experience for each kid because a lot of students are coming from different areas around the district. So it's making making connection and making a fit for that individual student. So it's good to get students coming in and parents to come see our school.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. How should a parent know whether they should choose Manatee Charter School or not?
I think they really should come in and take a tour because you hear a lot of things on the media from other students, social media. But I say come in and visit our school, meet with the teachers, meet with myself, my assistant principal, Mrs. Babcock. Come in and visit us and take a tour of the school. I think you'll get a feel for it. I think it has to be the right environment. It has to be a good fit. But I think if a parent come in and they see that, they'll know it's the right place for them.
I was going to say, and they know their child better than anybody else, so they'll know whether it's right or not.
And we have that conversation with those parents, and we sit down and have an honest conversation with them and what's the best fit your child and what are you looking for? And we try to provide that to the student.
That is a great question to ask parents. What are you looking for in your child's education?
Yes.
That's really cool. So I've seen your commercials, they say greatness starts here. What does that mean?
We don't settle for mediocrity. Just good enough is not good enough for our students. So what we try to do is we try to instill into them a purpose, passion, integrity, and grit. Purpose, because we're college ready. Passion for excellence. Integrity, to do what's right when no one's looking. And grit, to muscle through when times get tough.
I feel so inspired while you're talking this right now.
It's our passion. It's our motto, which we follow that to the T, and that's a Charter Schools USA motto. We have to have a passion. The one we tell our kids because they're kids. That integrity to do what's right when no one's looking. Have that passion for learning, not only in school but at home.
Yeah, I was going to say, the teacher aspect of things doesn't just end, with the school, like for the books and that kind of stuff. You guys are teaching them how to be human beings and treat each other properly.
And the funny thing is that a lot of students during the summer, when they leave for the summer, we have a think through math and Reading Plus program where they get online and they do assignments at home. One of our students forgot his password. So he called the school, Mr. Simmons, I need the passcode, please. Can you give me the password? I want to get on and complete some of the programs, but I want to let you know, Mr. Simmons, I'm reading at home. So like I said, it doesn't end at school, it's also at home. And that's what we encourage parents to do also, is to be involved.
And it helps having supportive principal here too as well.
Absolutely.
So where can people go for more information?
ManateeCharter.org. They can apply online. It's easy. We're accepting applications at this time. School is in, so we want to make sure that, a lot of the parents are, getting a feel if they made the right choice for their child. We're accepting applications at this time. They're filling up quick, but they can go to ManateeCharter.org, or they can come into the school. We'll give them a tour, and they can fill out the applications at our school.
I say it sounds like a fantastic place, and you definitely do a great job representing it for us.
Thank you. I love it.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
And coming up on Suncoast FYI, are you having trouble with your home's electrical system? Mr. Sparky can help. They join us next, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. I'm Cassie Nall. Mr. Sparky provides expert workmanship and professionalism when fixing your home electrical system. Here to tell us more are Chris Crew and David Connolly. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks for having us.
So you represent Mr. Sparky. That's a very interesting name of a business. So tell me, let's start with talking about who is Mr. Sparky.
Well, Mr. Sparky is an electrical residential service provider. So if an outlet needs to be fixed that's not working in your home or in your business, you would call Mr. Sparky out, and we would send a professional electrician that's been background checked, drug tested, and fully skilled. So we go through thousands of hours of training with our electricians on a regular basis. So that way we're sending out a professional into your home.
I think people would really appreciate that when it comes to an electrical system. It's so important for so many aspects of the home. So what is important for people to know about their electrical system?
Yeah, so your electrical system is actually a very complex system, and we can't live without it, right? In the days of the Stone Age without electricity, it's really important that your electrical system works properly. Most homeowners think that as long as things work like they think it should, that it's safe. It's really important that you understand that electrical can pose pretty serious threats to you. So when people interact with electricity, it's important that they have all the safety measures in place to make sure that things are operating correctly.
And do you guys teach them those safety measures when they come out, or do you check those when you come out to their home?
Yeah, absolutely. So as a part of our service that we do for that, we want to make sure that all of our employees are safe. So when they're interacting with electricity also, that the system is safe. Even things as simple as replacing an outlet it might seem pretty simple on the surface, but as a part of a service, we go into the home. We're going to inform the homeowner of exactly what's going on with their electrical system so that they can make sure that they can be comfortable in their home.
Yeah, because I mean, you hear about electrical fires, just a little spark of a wire behind the wall, and all of a sudden the whole house is gone. Little things like that are very important. I'm sure you guys fix these. So what are the most common problems that homeowners face when it comes to their electrical systems?
Well, a lot of people don't realize that smoke detectors actually expire. So that's one of the things that our electricians do as well, is while they're in the home, they're going through the electrical system, making sure that everything is safe and working properly for the homeowner. So in case of a fire, you know that the smoke alarms will actually go off.
That's very important.
Sure.
Very important to people. So what makes Mr. Sparky different than other electrical contractors?
But here at Mr. Sparky, we do focus on residential. That's really all we do in service work. Most electrical contractors may do some new construction, they may do industrial, and so you've got an electrician that's not necessarily skilled just in residential service work. All of our guys are skilled just in doing that. Also, with that being said, as far as warranties and guarantees, we actually have a guarantee that I would think is probably one of the best in the industry. If our customers aren't satisfied with the work that we perform for them, they simply don't have to pay us for the work.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, that's a pretty steep warranty there you got there. You
Yeah.
got to do a good job, I guess.
Exactly.
Which I had read on your website that a lot of the employees that apply for these jobs are applicants. They don't pass the test.
Yeah.
So that means you guys are elite if you're out there working on homes.
Yeah, that's correct. We spend literally hours upon hours every year trying to comb through getting the right electrician. They either don't meet the qualifications from a technical standpoint, or they don't meet the qualifications from a background standpoint. And then we run very extensive background checks to make sure that our employees are the type of people that we would put in anybody's home that we could trust.
I was saying the customers appreciate that too.
Exactly.
A lot of companies actually do service work just to fill in the time before big jobs start, or when the larger projects end. But that's all we do is service work. So we're there strictly to take care of the customer. And from our standpoint as a management team, it's our job to take care of our employees, so then they in turn take care of the customer or the homeowner.
And I think that statement right there, it also sets you guys apart from a lot of companies as well.
Correct.
The fact that you care about your employees and know that that's going to help down the line, that's a really cool thing
Right.
for sure. So you guys, what all does Mr. Sparky do? I'm not an electrician, I don't understand that stuff, but tell me all the aspects of that you do.
Sure, there's quite a bit of things that we do. Most people think of electrician, I call an electrician when something's broken. Not only, if you've got an outlet that's not working, most people would say, well, I have more outlets in the house that I can use, no big deal. That actually can be pretty dangerous, so it's really important to get an electrician in for something like that. Light switches that aren't working, lights that aren't working themselves. But we also do installation work. Maybe you wanted an outlet somewhere where you don't have it and you've got that drop cord running across the floor. To get rid of that, we would add outlets, ceiling fans, lighting, with new technology with LED lighting. We also do home standby generators. We do works with TV and phone. We also do recess lighting and landscape lighting. So there's really nothing we don't do.
That's what I was just
If you can
thinking.
imagine it, we can do it.
So you covered all of it.
Yes.
And surge protection as well. We
Yeah.
do live in the lightning capital of the
Yes.
of
Yes, we can hear the thunder outside the building right now as
Exactly.
you're saying that. So if people want to get in touch with Mr. Sparky, how can they do that?
Really, our best way is you can read about us on our website. It's www.mrsparkyflorida.com. Mr. is spelled out M-I-S-T-R and spell out Florida. Or you can reach us on our telephone number, 888-8-SPARKY.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on the show today, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
And next on Suncoast FYI, a back-to-school bash. So stay tuned. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. I'm Cassie Nall. Kids have been in school for about a week now, but they still may need additional school supplies. Joining me now to tell us about a back-to-school bash is David Wilson. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So tell me about your back-to-school bash that you have coming up this weekend.
Well, this Sunday, we're going to be having, giving away 1,500 backpacks. We're going to be feeding people, and we're going to be doing this at the Ed Smith Stadium on 12th and Tuttle. And we're expecting a big turnout, and it's just going to be a fun day for the whole family.
It really sounds really cool. First of all, Ed Smith is a great place to have any kind of an event
great
like that.
place.
We'll keep our fingers crossed that the weather works out
I'm
for
going to
you.
tell you this, the Oriole organization, amazing people. I mean,
Yeah.
such a great place to have an event.
And you said that it's on this Sunday. What are the hours that it's from?
Well, it's going to start in the stadium at 10 a.m. People should get there early because the first 1,000 people, they get a free gift. And so it pays to get there early.
Uh-huh.
And so I'd say get there before 9 o'clock for sure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're expecting
Oh,
a crowd, huh?
We've got over 3,000 people registered already.
Oh my gosh.
So,
That's impressive.
big.
And
It's big.
you're giving away 1,500 backpacks with school supplies in them?
Yeah.
That is really nice.
Yeah.
What organization backs this back-to-school bash?
We've got so many sponsors. We've got Chick-fil-A, Chili's, Applebee's, and I mean the list goes on. You can go to the website to find all the sponsors, but really, just as a church, we're just believing to be able to show God's love to our community. And these times are really hard for people, and especially when you've got a single mom with 5 kids. I mean, you put yourself in their shoes and you think that I would want to help myself if I was in that situation, and I'd need people to help me.
Yeah.
And so I've really been moved by the people that are hurting in our community, and we have to have people like us showing God's love to the community. Without the churches in our community stepping up and doing things like this, then the kids are going to have an unfair advantage, or unfair
Disadvantage.
Going to school without enough money to have clothes, without enough money to get school supplies. It's not fair.
And when you help the kids, you take that stress off of the parent.
Yeah.
So it really is, there are many steps to the help that you're providing.
Exactly, and we know it's only a temporary fix, but temporary relief is better than nothing. That's why we take aspirin, we take these painkillers to relieve the headache, at least for a bit.
Yeah.
And so we want to just kind of help for what we can, and just believe God that things are going to turn around in our city.
And you have a lot of people coming out to this event. It's going to be a
Yes.
lot of fun. And it's not just school supplies that people are going to receive when they get there. There's a lot more. There's food and all kinds of entertainment, right?
Yeah, there's going to be, so they're going to go into the stadium. We're going to have a short service, some music, and I'll share an inspirational message. And then we're going to give away backpacks. We're going to have prizes that we're going to give away. from the stage. We're giving away a TV. We're giving away different things, gift cards from local businesses. And then they're going to go into the parking lot where there's games, lots of vendors, and just all sorts of things going on in the parking lot. Free food is the best part. Free snow cones.
Yeah.
And so it's great.
So do
thing to
people
come out
need
to.
to pre-register if they're coming?
You
to
don't
this event?
have to pre-register. It just helps us in the registration process because you'll register once you get there. So if you pre-register, then we don't have to do that at the event, and it speeds up the process.
Yeah, especially when you're talking about thousands of people coming to this event.
Exactly.
Very cool. So if people are interested in coming to the event, again, that's this Sunday from
Yep.
what time to what time?
From 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m.
And you recommend people get there by 9?
Yes, get there early. Go to backtoschoolbashfl.com to find out more information and get pre-registered if you can. And then also, if you're looking to make a donation, we're still accepting donations, and so we can receive gift cards at the church, which is Wellspring Church on 6th Street. Our address is 20406 6th Street, so you can drop off donations there.
All right, and again, that website was backtoschoolbashfl.com.
Yeah.
Make sure you check it out and head out there this Sunday for a good cause.
Yeah, don't miss it. It's
Thanks
a
for
great
coming on the show
opportunity.
today.
Thank you for having me.
And coming up on Suncoast FYI, Snook Haven is having a country fest, so the details are next, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. I'm Cassie Nall. Snook Haven is hosting a country fest, and you're invited. Here to tell us more about the event are Emma Kate Scoville and Eric Eastis. Did I get it right?
Awesome.
Got it. I had to use the hand while I said
You're
it for you. All right, so let's start out by talking about Country Fest. Tell me when and where is the event?
Yes, we're very happy. We're actually hosting, it's our 3rd Country Fest this year out at Snook Haven, which is down smack dab on the Myakka River. Very easy access. You either take East Venice Avenue all the way out down. You'll enter a dirt road, or it's easy from Sarasota too. You just get on I-75, exit 191, River Road, and make a left on East Venice Avenue. So it's our 3rd annual. We'll be having live country music from some of the area's hottest bands, starting at 11 a.m. and going all day till 6 p.m. It's going to be fun for the whole family.
And that is on Labor Day, so it's
Yes,
the thing.
this Labor Day.
It's a great idea for family fun.
Oh,
down
absolutely. Fun for all ages. We've got your classic country bands will be playing, and some country classic rock bands will be there too. $10. Tickets are available at the door, or at the gate, so to speak, or you can purchase them in advance at Snook Haven or Sharky's on the Pier.
there. Okay, so let's talk about who are the artists that are coming. For those that are country fans, I'm actually a country fan. Tell me about the artists that are
So
performing.
we have some of our all-time favorites. We have Kim Betts and Gamble Creek. This will be their 3rd time performing at our Country Fest, so we're very happy to have them back up on the stage. Our other all-time favorite is the Gator Creek Band. They've played multiple times, have a great loyal fan following. And new to the Snook Haven stage is Jonathan Richards' band. He is an ex-Marine. He was wounded in Afghanistan and actually had to reteach himself to learn music and sing. So he credits music as part of his therapeutic getting back to
the healing
normal.
process.
Yeah, the healing process, which is
Wow.
a great story.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
He really is.
And then headlining this year, we have Jack Michael Band, which is a local boy born and raised in Punta Gorda, and he's performed in some of the biggest venues in Nashville and some of the smallest stages here locally. So we're very happy to have him headlining this year.
So even if you're not a country fan, there's going to be plenty of other things going on down there that you should definitely check out, even if you're not just going for the music.
Oh, absolutely.
So which one of those things is this food?
Yes.
It smells so delicious. So Chef Eric, tell me about this lovely food.
Well, I mean, there's going to be so much on there. Our menus, it's so broad. We go from gator bites to
Which
frog
tastes
legs.
just like chicken, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does
That's what I hear.
actually, and it's actually tender. It's not as chewy as what people think it is because we marinate it for a while. Frog legs, we have, and then we go all the way to fried green tomatoes, which are awesome. Right in front of you, you have a beautiful slab of ribs. That is our actual size of our ribs. They're
Oh
huge.
my
That's a
gosh.
baby back rib right there, full
That's
order.
not baby.
Yeah, that's
don't
a
know what
baby.
you're talking
We
about.
say big.
We
We
call
cross
it
off
big.
baby and put big on the menu.
We wanted to do something different, so we grabbed the biggest rib that we could do. And believe it or not, it's amazing. It really is good.
It looks amazing and it smells amazing. How do you season? What's on that?
Right now, there's a couple. It's like a sweet rub on there, and then it goes through a cooking process in our smoker. We're using oak and a little bit of apple, and it gives it a good flavor. And it doesn't give it a little heartburny, so it's, you know.
People appreciate that too.
Yeah, the apple kind of masks it a little bit. And then it goes for about 2.5 hours. We pull it out and goes right into our sham. We have a sham on the line that actually keeps it hot while we're throughout the day.
Yeah.
And then we'll just cut it and plate it up. It's real fast, real simple. I mean, it's not as fast as McDonald's, but we're right up there.
Well, I mean,
And it's better food.
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna be biased or
Way
anything,
better.
but I'm gonna go with this. Yes.
We cook it for about 2.5 to 3 hours on just the baby backs. But you would never know it because of how fast your ticket times are.
That's awesome. You don't have to wait 2.5 to 3 hours to
No.
get your ribs. You also have your chicken wings here too.
Chicken wings, they're smoked first, and then we fry them. The smoked wings, if you ever smoked wings before, they end up getting a little bit rubbery. So we end up taking them, and after we smoke them, we fry them. So then you get the crispiness, and you can still get the smoke flavored out
Yeah.
of them. A lot of places don't do that, and it's one more step. And if you ever tasted our wings, you would know it's worth it.
And then you also have the homemade potato chips.
Potato chips, homemade,
Homemade
coleslaw.
strips.
Oh, yes.
It's a full menu, because you should come down and see us.
Yes, they definitely have to do this. And again, that's on Monday, which is Labor Day, September 7th, I believe it is.
September 7th,
September
yeah, just
7th.
around the corner.
And where can people go for more information about this?
You can go to our website, which is snookhaven.com, and you can find all information and band lineups and the specific times there too. So we have plenty of parking. You can arrive by boat, canoe, kayak,
However
or
you wanna
car.
get there. All right, very cool.
It is a great family event. It's what is that? 12 and under are free.
12 and under
Oh.
are free, and
So-
again, $10 for 12 and up.
You know, I don't know where else you can go for your family and spend $20 for the whole day and listen to great bands and have some good
It's like the
food.
perfect end to summer.
And especially if you're looking for something real true Florida style,
Yeah.
it's the place to go.
Old Florida, yes.
Yep. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show
Thank
today,
you for
guys.
having us.
And stay tuned to Suncoast FYI. We'll be right back. That's our show for today, and thanks so much for joining us. If you would like to promote your business or event on Suncoast FYI, we'd love to hear from you. Just call our sales department at 941-361-4223. I'm Cassie Nall, and I'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.